All right, so the queen, oh man, she's going to be taken out by the Inferno on the walk. We'll use an ability, try to get that Inferno taken out. Double bomb, wasted. Ah, come on, man. Well, good thing is the wall's open. We will be able to approach that very easily with the king wide open. We'll just make a little funnel here. Valk on this side. Healers are going to attract to that and go for a little jog. On this side, we'll just get the baby dragon down. Once that dark spell factory is gone, that king will be able to go right in and target the Inferno Tower. So now that we've got the funnel created, here wait. Is this really happening? Is this real life? What the hell? Seriously? Is this really happening? Oh my god. What's up, guys? Hopefully you like that little awesome whatever that was. I'm out farming today with dual purpose. I'm trying to obviously make a little loot to pay for some walls, which we do have a few done. We've been getting going on those cheesecake babies is what I like to call them. Magmas, whatever you prefer. Let's get a couple of those purchased real quick. We will finish up a row here. Drop a couple right there, get that corner junction, and one more. So 3 max level walls purchased. Supercell, when are you going to give us Dark Elixir to pay for our max level walls? It's literally just sitting here. I have nothing left to use it on. Please listen. Give us Dark Elixir to pay for level 11 walls. Off the soapbox. Now, let's go ahead and look at what I'm doing. I'm trying to do some experiments, essentially. And I've been trying a few different things as far as army composition is concerned. Valkyries and baby dragons, right? We've seen this at Town Hall 11 in the baby drag strategy, where essentially you surround the base first with baby dragons, and then beeline for the Town Hall with the Valkyries. Now, this is going to be the exact opposite of that. The Valkyries are going to be doing the work for you up front, and then you'll back end the baby dragons. But we're also going to throw in an Archer Queen walk component to this. So we're going to start at the bottom on this one. The reason for that is notice the air defenses are spread out across the middle of this base. So that queen can walk for a long time. Rage spell goes down to keep everything alive, because that was a lot of point defense taking on all at the same time. I'm only using 4 healers instead of 5 here, taking a little bit of risk in order to sacrifice camp space to keep more Valkyries in the lineup here. So going to have to pop that ability just in time. We are going to get these buildings taken out and continue the walk, though. Notice the healer getting everything healed up, so that's looking pretty good. We're looking to make an entry now from the left side, since the queen has gone that route. So all we need to do is make a little bit of a funnel and make sure that we take out that queen on the entry. Now, guys, 14 Valkyries in the camps. You kind of need probably at least 12 to make a dive to the center to be able to effectively take out Inferno Towers. But you have a few extra Valkyries here, and you can actually use these to create a funnel, so don't be afraid to do that when you notice that there's a cluster of buildings, and you've got to make them disappear. So I dropped one over here. Even though the queen would get that, I'm just trying to speed up the time of this raid at this point. So as we're kind of going over, the army camp will funnel itself. It's a natural funnel break. We dropped 3 more Valkyries up there anyways, but the queen luring everything in, perfect, getting through that wall, very nicely done. And then through this wall here, we're going to drop a jump spell for those troops to share to get in and out of that core compartment. Now the queen can have access to that as well. Rage spell down as you approach the first Inferno, and hopefully a heal spell that the Valkyries can find themselves in and get healed up. And then notice the baby dragons up top. You want to make sure that you're dropping these outside of air defense range. On the right side, you saw how that air defense took that baby dragon out very quickly. Kind of missed the drop on that one. It didn't go exactly where I had intended it to. So we've got just a little bit of patience here on the back side. Notice the 2 baby dragons come in from the bottom right, and you drop them in a location that's going to avoid the air defenses as long as possible. I noticed my troops getting thin here, so I decided, you know what, I'm going to drop the babies to distract the point defense on the backside as long as possible, to try to see if the king and the barbs could go ahead and mow through the point defense, and it actually could. So looking pretty good here. I dropped 1 Valkyrie out of the clan castle. That's all I had in my clan castle. I was rolling empty pretty much. Distracted the final cannon here, which was great. So we went up against a full CC in this base. I did not bring one, so I was at a bit of a disadvantage. However, we're still going to pick up the 3 stars. So it's showing a little bit of promise. Let's go ahead and look at one more raid here, and I'll show you guys just kind of like what my thoughts are as I'm working through these bases. Now, this is not polished yet. I don't have like a formal strategy guide or anything yet, but it's just something that I'm kind of thinking about. I've been throwing back in baby dragons on a lot of strategies, such as bowlers, such as Valkyries, anything that can quickly gut out a core and attract the attention of the outer ring of defense. If you can do that with an army efficiently on camp space, that gives you the opportunity to sneak those baby dragons in from the backside of the base, as long as you can avoid the air defense. So let's look at one more attack here. Let's go with this one, and this is a pretty standard looking Town Hall 10 base. And we're going to start with an Archer Queen walk on the right side. And again, notice the single Valkyrie that comes down, and it's able to tank long enough to get some buildings taken out here. So Dark Barracks goes down, and a couple swings get off on the army camp, and that's a good enough job for a funnel. Now, as the Queen's going to work her way into this little wedge here, eventually she will target this air defense. I noticed that there's a potential for her to walk up to this storage, so I drop a baby dragon. Unfortunately, I miss a little bit, or did I? No, I did not miss. The air defense just shot a tile and a half farther than its actual range, but that's okay. The Queen did walk the right direction, so I was not scolded for the unfortunate miscalculation on the air defense's range. But check that out on the other side. Valkyrie goes down. And then I'm actually not using golems and not using wall breakers on this outer layer, using the Valkyries just to kind of beat their way through. Could have used wall breakers in this scenario, just kind of trying to prove a point here. So the jump spell goes down to connect a few junctions. Free spell on the multi-target Inferno, guys. If you run into any singles ever, leave them alone. Just rage, heal through it. You can see here the healers actually switch targets to the Valkyries, which couldn't have happened any better. And again, while everything is distracted, forcing those troops to the core, we're dropping the baby dragons in to keep those Valkyries from going too far astray. They actually head back rather than focus on the walls because that wall opened up. There goes that single target Inferno. It's down. And the baby dragons, again, coming in from the sides. Wherever there is not air defense, that is where we are targeting. So I think it's got some promise. Definitely some kinks to work out. I'm sure there's some things that we can do differently to clean this up a little bit. But it's definitely showing some promise. I mean, I've been 3-starring some 10s, 3-starring 10s with CCs. You know, I'm still looking for the good anti-3-star bases. Like, I haven't run this in war or anything yet. I just don't feel that it's to that point. But you know, when I'm kind of like a lot of my practice happens really late at night. It's 2 in the morning right now, Pacific time. So 5 a.m. East Coast. So I don't have anybody online a lot of times when I'm trying to do this stuff in order to like feed me troops. That's why I'll have my clan castle empty sometimes, or just kind of post bases, just depending on the time zones and whatnot. So I mean, ideally, you know, I'd run a perfect base, perfect CC, perfect conditions. I will get to that at some point. If this pans out, I might just trash it. I don't really know. But the Queen still has that ability, still have the Quake spell. We're just going to go ahead, pop the ability over the wall here, snag that bomb tower, boom, end up with another 3-star for the good guys. So I'm over on PB's Punishers right now. We got a Patreon war going down today. We've got One Hive Patreon versus PB's Punishers. One Hive Patreon has gotten the better of us every time so far. We are trying to change that this time. So to my patrons, good luck. To One Hives, not this time. Just not this time. Yeah, good luck. It's always fun. A lot of fun doing these wars, guys. Really look forward to this opportunity. So hopefully you guys like this video on Valks and Baby Drags. Kind of flipping the script from the Town Hall 11 style where you're Baby Dragon first, Valking second. This is Valks first, Baby Drag second. You've got the Archer Queen component worked in to kind of funnel to one side, take out an air defense, and work your way into the base. Getting to an Inferno Tower as quickly as possible. So that's the ultimate goal. Get in, rage spell for the Valks, heal spell for the Valks, free spell on a multi-target Inferno. If there are no multis, don't bring a freeze. If you got 2 singles that you're working through, just let it go. Let it go, right? All right, guys, so probably noticed the ticker at the bottom of the screen going through the scores for Week 3 of the Champions War League. If you guys have not checked that out yet, I urge you to do so. It is my new channel that I started just not even a week ago. but it is covering all of the action from the Champions War League. The top clans in Clash of Clans going at it week in, week out. I've got all the highlights, all the best raids, power rankings, weekend recaps of 32 different elite teams. Definitely something you guys should check out if you're interested in Clash at the best level. Go ahead, visit the link in the description, or check out on the end card here in a few seconds. I'll have a link to the Champions War League. Would love to build that up and build the following there so that we can turn Clash of Clans legitimately into an esport. There's a lot of support and backing behind this already, and a ton of interest from you guys, the community, and I would love to see that grow even further. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Valks and Baby Drags experimenting a little bit late at night. Hopefully you liked the video. I've got some more news coming this week about something that's coming up this weekend. So stay tuned. This is Powerbang, and I am signing out till next time. Take care.